Cumbres.
So I said that to him, and I came off the first run, and what happened was as I came off, all my hydraulic gauges, all my
Shut down?
pumps were all shutting down, air bottles, everything. The only thing running was both engines, running like hell. So I got my RO out, guy in the back, Gib, and I got him out safely. We had to get out of here. And then I realized I can fly this airplane with throttles, you know, left throttle, right throttle, on, off. I said, I don't need hydraulic pressure. So I started flying the airplane that way and getting ready to make another run and drop those bombs before I had to go home to the base. And I just said, you know, then everything was going to hell. And the next thing I know, I'm heading straight down for the ground, and probably down below 5,000 feet, going 600 miles an hour, 600 miles an hour. And I couldn't reach the face curtain, so I had to pull a handle on the floor. And I found out I'd crushed 4 vertebrae and lost 2 inches in height.
Oh my God.
When I went over there, I was 6'3" and about 196 pounds. And when I came home, I was 6'1" and 130. And I was probably down around 190 or 100 at my lowest point over there. But what happened when I ejected out of the airplane, then my parachute shredded because we were going so fast. They caught me.
The first day?
The first day I was on the ground. And they stripped me nude because I had 2 guns and 3 big knives on me. So I was nude for hours, and he walked me through 4 villages. And I thought, well, I didn't take my pants off. So the hell with it. They had your arm tied above the elbow.
Behind your
and
back?
Pulled on your side. The second day, they had captured me. I got untied, and they were tying me with ropes, wire, everything. And 3 times in the same night, I got untied completely, was ready to jump my guard and get going, because there was a river right there.
Yeah.
And I figured, I get in that river, I could swim forever, you know.
Just like in the Mississippi.
Yes. And so anyway, I just was that, but they tied me up and stripped me, and then they put me in a hole in the ground about 15 feet under a tree, and they kept me there 10 days before they started moving me north. McCain was shot down 13 days
After you?
after me. And when we got to Hanoi, it took 40 days to get me to Hanoi, and they came in with handcuffs and leg irons for me. So I spent 38 days in handcuffs and leg irons getting to Hanoi.
Oh my God.
And what the hell was it? Oh, I figured by when I was in that hole in the ground under that tree, I said, shit, I got to teach him I could get up and walk, or I'm going to starve to death in this damn place.
Yeah.
So I just kept exercising, standing up, getting ready to move. And then they finally realized, and so we moved up. There were 4 of us by the time we got to Hanoi. My guy in the back, Jim, he had, my senior officers had asked me to take his wings away from him, that they didn't feel he was trained properly. So I said, he will only fly with me, exec, and senior operations officer, and we will try to bring him up to speed the first 30 days before I take his wings away from him. Yeah. So he was with me the day I got shot down.
And was he with you in the same hole too, or was he with you in the same hole or next to you?
No. I didn't even know where he was. I didn't have any contact with him until after 10 days, and then we picked him up, and then we picked up an Air Force captain and first lieutenant that had been shot down. So by the time we got to Hanoi, there were 4 of us. When they strung me from the rafters because I wouldn't answer them, 3 weeks, only 3 weeks capture, and I didn't realize how bad my injuries were or anything. But Vietnamese older man spoke a little English, not much, and he's looking at me like this. And I think, what the hell's the matter with him? I says, oh, they're putting me in traction. That's the best my back's felt in weeks. So guys thought that hanging you over a square beam was torture. And I thought, I feel good.
This is great. My back's feeling great.
Yeah, and this is great too, because I can still pick my nose and stretch my bones. I can do that.
What brought you from a training aspect into a combat scenario in Vietnam where you would be shot down?
Well, what happened the day, what I thought was funny was that my ops officer came in to me. I was Lieutenant Colonel. Can you take this flight in support of the 3rd Division? And I said, sure. And then I looked at the time and stuff. I said, am I going to be late for happy hour? And he said, no, I think you'll be back in time. Okay. I was going to take it anyway, but I just wondered. Well, I got shot down, and I'd love to find him. I can't even
that
remember
one
his
guy.
name, and say, I can't even remember his name, but I
missed
want
happy
to tell
hour.
him, I missed 274 happy hours in a row.